Up next, we are checking out the Total War Warhammer 3 new trailer. It's a new cinematic trailer, but from what I understand, there is some gameplay as well in it. It is the Dawn of the Grand Cathay, which again, that kind of doesn't ring any bells for me. But the Warhammer universe is super cool, and I definitely want to just check it out because I like it. So let's just go ahead and do that. See, hold on. Before I move on. Trailer footage shown uses in-game engine and represents a work in progress. Further info. I think that's actually super cool, which means that we are going to be seeing either in-game cinematics or, if not, in-game gameplay. So that's awesome.
From the stars came the will to shape fate, hurling this world toward ruin.
Interesting.
This burden is mine to bear. To offer guidance where it is most needed. To demand sacrifice.
This is kind of interesting. Because this definitely looks a lot more fantasy than what I was expecting it to be.
Sentinel of the great bastion. Supreme matriarch of Nangao.
Okay. Interesting.
Master of the storm winds. Daughter of the dragon emperor.
Oh, did she? Whoa, she just transformed into a dragon. That's awesome. Total War Warhammer 3. That's actually really cool. Yeah, that's actually really interesting. That's not what I was expecting. These dumb ads. Let's switch over to here while we let that finish playing through. That's pretty cool. I'm always interested by the Warhammer series because I never quite know what it actually is. Is it sci-fi? Is it fantasy? I don't know, because I know the Space Marine stuff is like this weird amalgamation of both sci-fi and fantasy. Whereas this it does seem to look a lot more in line with the fantasy stuff. There is definitely still some sci-fi elements, particularly with like the stone statues kind of coming to life, and but again, I mean, that could also be just as easily be attributed to fantasy as well. So Yeah. But yeah, Warhammer is a super interesting series. I've always been meaning to get into it, and I never do. But yeah, it's super cool. And then the Total War series is actually super cool. Traditional grand strategy type game. Normally, whenever I think of grand strategy, I think of really actually 4X games. But this is actually more of your true grand strategy types of games, and I think they're actually pretty cool. I've got one of them. It's one of the, I think it's Total War Shogun. It's pretty fun. It's interesting, but I haven't really gotten that far into it. The one I've been waiting for is Three Kingdoms. Waiting for that one to go on sale. But what I'm trying to say is that I think this is an interesting combination, and I know this is the third time that they've done it, but I still think it's actually super cool. And this is definitely an addition from the Warhammer series that I'm not familiar with. I was always under the impression that Warhammer was generally more like the more European fantasy style of, aesthetic, characters and animations and environments. So it's actually pretty cool to see this more, Chinese, Asian influenced style of Warhammer. I think that's really cool. I love the aesthetic. I love the dragon at the end. So yeah, super cool. Not really a lot else to say. I hope it's gonna be good. Maybe fans of the series can let me know what they think. Is this what you're expecting, or is this completely different than what you're used to with Warhammer? I don't know, but I think it's actually pretty cool. It'll be interesting to see how this turns out and how players react to it. So. Hey, thanks for checking out that clip from my podcast, Green Squadron TV. If you'd like to watch the full podcast, you can check it out at the link down below in the description. And if you'd like to watch it live, you can follow me at twitch.tv/green_leader87. I stream it there live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thanks for watching.